Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Fast Friday. I am your host, your favorite friendly neighborhood realtor, Andrew with the Chinatti Realty Group. So are we headed for another foreclosure crisis? It's easy to think so with the pandemic and the spike in unemployment. After all, if people don't work, they don't make money and they can't pay their mortgage. So are the storm clouds forming for another doomsday scenario? Well, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. Read my lips. The fundamentals of the economy are strong, and I did not have sexual relations with that. Never mind, I'm getting off track here. The point is, we are not heading for another foreclosure crisis. This is not 2008 all over again. Let's kindly review Exhibit A, cashed out equity. Now, 2008's unique circumstances were due in part to cashed out equity. We all remember the big party everyone had back in the early 2000s when their house turned into a bank, right? Think of all the large purchases like second homes, additions, vacations, vehicles, etc., all made possible by the overinflated value of one's house. The crash of 2008 had many of these borrowers owing way more than they could afford. Mass foreclosures ensued, along with all those Hummers getting repoed, right? Now the good news is, in today's market, it looks much different. In today's market, homeowners have an abundance of equity, and lending standards are much stricter as well. So as a result, many homeowners are in a position to protect themselves and their investment, right? Now, taking a look at this second graph, we can see that those who requested forbearance, 44% either opted out or have paid off their mortgage. It also shows that out of almost 6 million homes, only a relatively small amount, 80,000, are at risk. Now, 2/3 of borrowers who exited forbearance remain current on their payments, repaid their forborne payments, or moved into a payment deferral plan. All of these borrowers have been able to resume or continue their pre-pandemic monthly payments, right? Finally, let's remember that the 2008 financial collapse gave way to the worst foreclosure crisis in history. The market was flooded with defaulted mortgages, surging to over 500,000 at the peak in 2009. Today, we are looking at a much different story. Today, 91% of homeowners in forbearance have 11% equity in homes. And while that might not seem like a lot, that much equity means homeowners can avoid foreclosure, sell their homes, and walk away with gains from it. As one housing economist put it, the equity built up since the Great Recession can provide an important buffer for distressed homeowners. So the big question is, what happens when forbearance expires? Well, many lenders are trying to get ahead of this dilemma by offering to help homeowners create a plan for deferred payments. In fact, there are multiple options for homeowners to pursue, and with the right planning and communication with their lender, they may be able to avoid foreclosure, especially if they have equity in their homes. Well, if you guys have any questions about foreclosures or anything else happening in your market, please reach out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all next Friday.